And welcome to another filming of Captain's Call. I'm Captain John Bushy.
And I'm Senior Chief Holmes.
And I'm AZ3 Lantz.
And this week we're coming from VFA 102, the Diamondbacks. So without further ado, let's get into some announcements this week. Senior, you want to kick us off?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. VITA Tax Office needs volunteers. VITA Tax Center needs military and civilian volunteers for tax preparation services beginning now through May. Volunteers will receive free tax preparation training and certification through the IRS. Please contact LN1 Davidson via email to sign up.
Okay, there's going to be a temporary closure of the government vehicle gas station. Due to a scheduled renovation and repair, the NAF Atsugi government vehicle gas station will be down for several months through July 27th. An alternate gas station will be available 7 days a week at the main fuel farm, building 157.
MWR is hiring. NAF Atsugi's MWR recently launched their new website, www.navylifeatsugi.com, and is looking to fill more than a dozen open jobs around the base. This is a great opportunity for spouses and dependents to work and serve in the community, while also bringing home some extra money. To search for their current openings, click on the Jobs tab at the Navy Life Atsugi website.
Spring heat turnoffs. Beginning this month, Public Works will be turning off the base heat. On March 30th, heat will be turned off in the warehouses, office, and admin areas. On April 2nd, the heat will be turned off in retail areas and clubs. Lastly, on April 6th, the heat will go off in housing, the BOQ, and the BEQ. Public Works will provide any updates as necessary should these dates be adjusted.
Okay, there's going to be a professional development workshop. The NF Atsugi First Class Petty Officers Mess is putting on a professional development workshop on Friday, March the 6th from 1300 to 1400 in building 949. That's the base headquarters building. And it's going to be held in room 216. The session will focus on evaluating, writing, and giving participants skills and tips on how to better write their evals. The workshop is open to all E5 and junior sailors. No need to sign up, just come on over.
Women's History Month. As some may know, March is Women's History Month, and the NAF Atsugi will be celebrating it by hosting an annual Women's History Month program on March 11th at 1 p.m. in the base chapel. All are welcome to attend and stay for refreshments after the ceremony. For more information on the event, please be sure to check out the NAF Atsugi's Facebook page or email MA1 Christopher Nash for details.
Okay, those are all the announcements we have for this week, so let's take a little break and we'll come back. After that, we'll talk a little bit with our Sailor of the Week.
Attention all sailors E1 to E4. Did you know that you can get a free movie ticket and mini snack combo for the Friday and Saturday 10 p.m. showings at Cinema 77 for free? All you have to do is stop by the corner pocket ahead of time and sign up. See you at the movies! If you miss the days of Hotzi Bath and massages being available on base, we have good news for you. Massage is back at Atsugi. Half-hour and 1-hour appointments are available during gym hours at Halsey, which is also where you pay. To set one up, email the therapist at sandersm07@yahoo.com, then get ready to relax. Get your green on for the St. Patrick's Day 5K Fun Run on Friday, March 13th at Halsey Gym. You can sign up in front of the gym anytime after 11 a.m. and the race starts at noon. Did you know Atsugi offers free judo classes for both kids and adults? They meet every Thursday in the martial arts or tatami room at Halsey Gym. No need to sign up ahead of time, so if you're interested in learning a martial art while here in Japan, come check it out.
My full name's Ashley Valentine Hoffman. I moved to Japan July 6th of 2012, so a little over 2 years. And I'm just a spouse on base. I think it's really important to learn about Japanese culture, and there's so many ways to do it. But for me, tea was a really great way to experience a lot of different parts of Japanese culture, because tea ceremony isn't just about drinking tea, right? I mean, we have amazing ceramics and beautiful woodwork and calligraphy and ikebana and silks, and you know, there's so many amazing facets of Japanese culture that get kind of rounded out through tea. So I've been really blessed. I stumbled into tea and have gotten to experience a lot.
My name is Gabby Calindris. I've been in Japan since July 21st, 2010, so a little bit over 4 years. I am a Navy wife. I study tea, and I've been doing it since August of last year, so a little bit over 1 year. Moving or relocating across the world, into Japan, it would be almost a sin not to venture out and explore these amazing cultures, thousands of years of art, so much culture, so much of everything that, at least from where I'm originally from, Guatemala, we don't have nothing but 200 years of history. So it's like I said, it's almost a sin not to do it.
And we're back at the Diamondbacks, and this week we have our Sailor of the Week. So why don't you introduce yourself again?
Well, I'm AZ3 Lantz. I work here at VFA 102 in our maintenance control as a VIDS clerk. And basically what I do, I'm an AZ, so I work with aircraft logbooks, aircraft records, and really we're just here to make sure that all the scheduled inspections, all the aircraft, all the paperwork behind the aircraft is ready to go, and so the aircraft can fly safely, and the desk chiefs have the ability to sign safer flight.
Okay. So how long have you been with the Diamondbacks?
I've been with the Diamondbacks since December of 2012, so about 2.5 years now.
Okay. Is this your first squadron, or?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So did you start off in maintenance control, or were you someplace else before you?
No, sir. I started off in our line check.
Okay.
So I did about a year and a half in our line check here before I went anywhere else. I got plane captain qualified, a couple SE qualifications, and then after my year of being a PC there in the line check, I moved on to bigger and better things over in maintenance control.
Okay. So you said VIDS map. So what's a VIDS map?
VIDS map is just it's a work order. Any work done on the aircraft requires a VIDS map. I know we now use the Nalcoma server, so it makes everything more streamlined, a little bit easier. But everything that gets done on aircraft, from regular day-to-day servicing to taking off a panel to taking off a wing, requires a map to prove that we did the work. We did the work according to a certain manual or publication. So that's VIDS map.
So you sign that off and make sure it's good to go in Nalcoma. It's the big tracking system that we have, and then that gets put into the aircraft discrepancy logbook so the pilots can review that. And
yes, sir. So they can have an upgraded knowledge of what has been going on with the aircraft.
Right, status of where the airplane's at.
Yes,
awesome.
sir.
Okay, so as an AZ, what would you like to do next then within your rate? What's the next step for you? I know you want to change your color device.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I would love to go up and rate. You know, I'm not really entirely sure. The next step for me, I guess, would be moving into our logs and records. That's where they have all of our second classes. And, they do the more in-depth work on our aircraft logbooks, scrubbing them and making sure they're good to go.
Okay. So if you got a chance to talk to somebody back in the States who was thinking about joining the Navy, and they're like, well, tell me about it being an AZ. What would you tell them was the thing you liked the most about being an AZ?
Well, it's really relaxed. I will tell you that. You're not out in the cold. You're not out on the flight line all the time. But I would say if you're looking to pursue a career field in aircraft management, anything Excel-based, server-based, all the database analysis and stuff like that, AZ would be a great way for you.
Awesome. That's a great comparison. All right. Well, final question for you: is there anybody out there you'd like to give a shout out?
Yes, sir. I'd like to give a shout out to my little brother, Rylan Lantz, and my mother and father, Ronnie and Debbie.
Okay. Well, awesome. Well, let's get into a couple more administrative items that we have. Senior, let's go through the ICE comment that we have, and then we'll have you wrap it up with our BZs. Does that sound all right?
Roger that, sir.
All right.
Okay.
Senior, what do we have?
We have the service provider is CDC, and the question of concern is, could there be a parents' day out and let spouses whose husbands are deployed or TAD have first priority?
Well, thank you for asking the question. We do have another Parents' Day out coming up, and that's going to be on the 28th of March. What we do with our sign-ups is exactly that: first come, first serve for the sign-ups. So we're already putting the word out there that on the 28th there's going to be one of these things. So I would go to the CDC and sign up as soon as it's available to make sure you're high on the list. We can't try to section it off to just one portion of our population because it's too hard to manage. We don't know or have visibility on who's deployed, who's not deployed, who's in, who's out, who's doing what. And so that's why we go with first come, first serve. So we're going to have to stick to that routine for this. But again, 28th of March is the next Parents' Day out. So that's all we have, I think, for the ICE comment this week.
Yes, sir.
You want to help us out with the BZs?
Roger that, sir.
All right, great.
All right, from AIMD, we have AM3 Alexander is an outstanding sailor. Anytime I call requesting assistance, she is on the job in a heartbeat. I can also depend on her to see anything I need taken care of is completed. Thank you, AM3. Bravo Zulu to you. From Fleet and Family Service Center, I attended an earlier safety stand-down in December of 2014 in which Sabrina spoke about SAPR and other recent safety stand-down with Sabrina at the presenter for stress management. Both times she absolutely gave the best presentations on those two subjects that I've ever had the pleasure to attend. She has definitely raised the bar high for what I expect from presentations and presenters. She was very articulate, motivating, energetic, and incredibly personable. Thank you for all that you do. It matters. From Halsey Fitness Center, the staff does a wonderful job of keeping the gym clean and making sure parents know the rules. No food, no shoes in the play area, etc. I absolutely love that Atsugi has a great facility available to those with all of us with small children. Service provider, PSD. I wanted to commend the Transfers Separations Department for their continually consistent customer service. As a CPC, they have made my job exponentially easier when answering questions for members who are PCSing. Bravo Zulu to Cherry, Estrada, McKinney, Hintz, and Smith for their sustained performance and ability to adjust or fix any issues as it comes up.
All right. Well, congratulations to everybody who is noted for BZs this week. Everybody does a hard job, and it's nice to get a chance to recognize everybody. So thank you very much for helping us with reading those. You got the fun part of the job. So, Senior, did you have anything else you'd like to put out this week?
No, sir.
Okay. I don't think I have anything either. So that's all we have from the Diamondbacks this week. Thank you all for tuning in, and we will talk in a couple weeks.